MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets.
Daniel Carlson.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll send a man in motion left. Now Sanders to throw on 2nd down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On 3rd down, Sanders. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game, and the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11, and the Jets have a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Tackle there by Michael Hall.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Now it's Wilson. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go. Liking, ace.
That's to the rookie, Harold Fannin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On first down, here's Sampson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
Okay, ready.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Cougar 19.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
Ready, ready.
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson.
It's clear that he's just seeing their offense so well right now. I mean, the same guy getting behind the line to stop on back-to-back plays, that just doesn't happen very often in the NFL. But in this case, it has.
Two runs going in the wrong direction, and now it is 3rd and 15. From the gun, it's Shedeur. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Wilson. That'll set up the screen to Mitchell out wide. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Pass to the running back, Breece Hall. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Wilson will throw again. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Get it. Huh, go.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 3.
Red. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll run, and this is Quinshon Judkins. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They've got third down and less than a yard.
On the ready. Come on. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. And he's going to have enough for the first down. They'll mark him up at the 39-yard line.
Nice job there on 3rd and inches, and you know, Mike, that defense, they are packing it in. They're trying to get as many bodies up at the line of scrimmage, so you get past that first wave, look out. They did a nice job bringing him down, or else that looked like he was going to take it all the way.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. And on first down, it's back to Judkins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
To throw is Sanders. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. Third down coming up.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Picked off by Demario Davis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Hey, sack, Bronco! Here we go, sack!
Begin to Hall. Finding room to the 20. And he will score! Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set. And they're fortunate for them, they've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go! Viking,
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 36 yards.
First down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
As Stewart on 1st down. That is caught inside, and that's Hammond. And he's very close to a touchdown. They marked him just shy of the goal line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Let's go now!
That is Ferguson in motion.
Let's go!
Sampson is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Touchdown, Browns.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Browns 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Check, Bobcat! Come on!
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Hickman. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Get it! Check out!
A run with Sampson. He'll get about 2. Will McDonald, their tackle.
He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this.
Ready.
They face second down and 7.
Go, 18, Pioneers. Ready.
Once again, it's Sampson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third and 5.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
They'll give it to Sampson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Ready.
Second and 11.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 9.
Now, Shedeur. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Browns are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready up.
On first down, Wilson. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The return starts from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Ready? We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Sanders. One caught by Fannin. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hurt.
They bring Judy in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
2nd and 10.
Viking 18. Ready?
Sanders going to throw again. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's Corey Bojorquez now as he is on to punt for Cleveland. Well-executed kick. Fair catch called for and taken inside their own 10-yard line. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Wilson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 32 yards.
First down.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
Wilson now, off the bootleg. He's got the big rookie out of LSU, Mason Taylor. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Yes, what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
19, Tiger, 19.
Again, here's Hall. Hall is hit. He's lost the football. And I think he was able to get it back. Yes, he was. That was so nearly the turnover the defense needed. They couldn't get it in time. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
Another run here with Hall. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Go, Rig. Go. Here we go. Set. Cowboy Ace. Go.
Now Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Hall. Down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. So that's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets will extend this third quarter lead.
28. Browns 10. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. He'll start at the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Mario Davis there on the play.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 5. Now, Sanders. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. His guys have a first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
They send the tight end in motion. The dive, but he let him too much. It's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Ready.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Pat to 60.
Here's Sanders to throw. He's got a man. It's Fannin. A pickup there of 13. First down, Cleveland.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the ready.
That is Ferguson in motion.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. He'll find the rookie from Oregon, Terrence Ferguson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. It's a Browns first down.
13 yards. First down, Browns.
Come on.
Sanders will throw it. Right back to Ferguson, who's got another one. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Left side, it is caught by Fannin. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
A gain of 10 yards.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of
Whatever
10.
they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, set! Lightning 18!
Throwing again is Sanders. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That his second TD catch of the season. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, smash Bronco! Let's go now!
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down by Denzel Ward. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready, check, hey! 70 Lions!
Wilson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The Jets. First down.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Hey, check that, street! Let's go! Go! Bronco,
Wilson. Got a man, good job coming back for the ball on the completion. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Ready? Hurry! Cougar 19!
Back to throw. Wilson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Throwing again. Wilson. He's got room to roam. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's another Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's get that touch. Set up. Check go.
On the run, here's Hall. That'll be a pickup of 3.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Here we go. Go trap. 18 Cardinal.
They'll go again with Hall. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Another try, 2nd and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. That is the Pro Bowl safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Jets take over.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out.
And he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready up. Big Lion. Ready. Hard 7. Hot.
Wilson to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 7.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Daniel Carlson.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Jets add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
Now it's Sanders. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
That's good.
They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Cleveland.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Here's first and 10.
19. Here we go. 19 target. 19 sight. 19 tight. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Go.
Again, it's Sanders. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And the Browns first down.
He'll get up and spike it with a half minute left to play in this one.
On the ready. Crack all 80. Seven Pirates. Seven.
On second down here, Sanders. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
A 7-yard gain.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
The crowd at MetLife on their feet for third down.
70 race. Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They bring Jeudy in motion.
Ready.
Sanders on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. He'll clock it there with 10 seconds to go in the game.
On the jump.
He'll try again here. It's second and 10.
Crack. Hey, crack.
They bring Jeudy in motion. Now Sanders to throw on second down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Jarvis Brownlee. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory.